Next up is CareerJSM. 4 minutes on the clock. Ready to go in 3, 2, go.
Looking for a job sucks, and that is because every single hiring resource is built to help employers. No one has built a product to help the job seeker look for a job, and that's why we've built CareerJSM, Job Search Management. So here I am on Monster. I've installed the CareerJSM extension. It's going to give me a competitive advantage when I'm looking for a job, a business development job. I'm going to be using Monster as well as a ton of other hiring resources to look for a job. Maybe I find a business development job that I'm interested in, but I'm not ready to apply. I'm going to click on the CareerJSM extension, grabbing the position, the description, the company name, and I'm going to bookmark it. Normally, I'd have to save this link in Excel or something like that. Then I'm going to jump over to Indeed. Again, I'm looking for jobs because job seekers have to use 10 to 15 different job boards to look for a job. I find a job I'm interested in. I'll make that application through Indeed, but I'm going to again save it with CareerJSM where I'm managing my job search. Saving the job application, and now I'm going to bounce back to CareerJSM to start really managing my job search. So we have the job I've applied to on the bottom there. If I get an interview, that link might be taken down, but CareerJSM has saved the overview. So I can walk into the job interview prepared and ready. Let's talk about an interview. I applied to Terapeak a couple weeks ago. Now I'm going to tell CareerJSM that I have an interview. Saving the interview and telling us when I'm going to be interviewing. So I'll jump over to my email, where I'm going to receive an email from CareerJSM that's going to help me prep. In the email, I have access to the company's LinkedIn page, so I can understand if I know anyone that works there and ask for a referral. I'll browse company news on the subway on the way to my interview, so I can walk in prepared and engaged. Or maybe I'm nervous. I'm going to click on the video, where I get brought back to CareerJSM, and I can watch a video to help me prep for the interview, telling me 10 questions that an employer might ask. And we actually have professional models on the application. So now I'm going to jump back to the CareerJSM dashboard, where I'm managing my job search, a dashboard to help me effectively look for a job. As you can see, we're tracking your progress on a weekly basis, and we're going to let you know when you're falling behind. In the top right-hand corner, we saved a job a couple minutes ago. Now CareerJSM is telling me to apply. Down in the bottom left-hand corner, I can click on another job that I might be interested in. Because CareerJSM is following me across different hiring resources and knows what types of jobs I'm interested in. And I can jump back to the application and save it. Maybe Terapeak told me that I need to do a one-page assignment. I'll add a reminder and save the one-page assignment for the marketing assignment they want me to do. Listen, people are busy, and we always joke about looking for a job as a full-time job in itself, and that's why I built CareerJSM. But let me tell you about why we really built it. We were in university and college, and we were so frustrated hearing about our peers that would face prolonged periods of under and unemployment as they transitioned from education to full-time employment. And we were so frustrated that university and colleges did nothing to help them, because we think that every qualified professional deserves to have a platform that can help them strategically and effectively make career decisions as they go through important career transitions. And we think that the revenue that we have pre-launch demonstrates the need for this product. Look forward to taking any questions you may have, and you can contact me, my email address.
Okay. 2 minutes on the clock for Q&A. Let's take a question or two from our judges.
Most job sites are a two-sided market, so I look at this as kind of like a dating site. So once you've found your perfect marriage, why is it useful to you?
So we're laser focused on the entry-level job seeker as they transition from university and college to the workforce, and we expect students to use the platform to find their first job. The next evolution of our platform will be in career management. Here's what you need to do to get to the next level. You're in an entry-level marketing job. Here's the skills you need to develop to become a manager. That is how CareerJSM will evolve.
Do you give employers access to the market, or is it just one-sided?
It's one-sided right now. That's our competitive advantage. All these other job boards are focusing on the problems of employers, and we are focusing on the job seeker.
CareerJSM seems really great to manage the jobs that you find online, but what about those relationships that you're building offline? What about the coffee meetings and the job shadowing and all those things that happen offline?
Yeah, so the next evolution of the product, which we didn't even have time to demo today, is managing your relationships and contacts and networking. That's what our customers are really telling us that they want to see next, and that's what's going to be driving the next version.
Great. And who pays for this? And what's
Our product's going to be launching to students at over 20 universities and colleges. We've got a six-figure run rate right now selling subscriptions to universities and colleges.
Okay. Well, good, Hari.
I think it's really interesting that you've got a cross-property management, activity management application. I don't know of another one that does that. Usually they try to absorb all those activities. I think architecturally it's a very interesting concept.
Thank you.
Okay, let's hear it for CareerJSM. Well done.